Today on Rappler. The Environment Department closes a crocodile enclosure after a man is attacked in Zamboanga Sibugay. 4 children are among those killed in the SCTEX collision. Camille Villar remains in the Alyansa slate amid the PrimeWater probe. Former President Rodrigo Duterte asks the International Criminal Court to drop his case, citing lack of jurisdiction. And the Philippines jumps 18 places in the 2025 World Press Freedom Index. The Environment Department orders the temporary closure of a crocodile enclosure in Zamboanga Sibugay. This after a 29-year-old man, known only as Eric, entered the pen and was attacked by a captive saltwater crocodile. The crocodile clung to the man through several rolls before releasing his right leg. He was badly injured and is now being treated in the hospital. The town councilor told Rappler that the man was allegedly trying to get one of the crocodile's teeth to use as an amulet. The crocodile, about 10 to 12 feet long, has been in captivity since it was a hatchling in the late 1990s. It is registered under a wildlife certificate to the CI local government. DENR Zamboanga Peninsula Executive Director Arturo Fadriquela says additional safety measures are implemented, like a second fence, better warning signs, and round-the-clock staff deployment. The facility will remain closed until all safety improvements are done. 4 children en route to a youth camp in Pangasinan were among those killed in an accident on the Subic-Clark-Tarlac Expressway or SCTEX. A speeding solid north bus hit 4 cars near the SCTEX exit toll plaza, causing a multiple collision on Thursday, May 1. The driver was reportedly sleepy when the crash happened. Tarlac Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office Head Marvin Giang says the children were with 4 adult guardians on their way from Antipolo to Pangasinan. Among the 9 on board, only the driver survived, sustaining injuries. The impact was so severe that the 15-foot Nissan Urban they were in crashed down to only 3 feet. The incident killed 10 people in total and injured 31 people, including the bus driver and conductor. The other 28 injured were passengers on the bus. The Transportation Department asked the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board to suspend Solid North Bus. Alyansa para sa Bagong Pilipinas campaign manager Toby Tiangco says senatorial candidate Camille Villar remains in the fold of the slate. This after President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. ordered a probe into complaints of poor service by the Villar family's PrimeWater. Tiangco says in a statement, quote, "We respect her track record in public service and trust that she, like all our candidates, supports efforts that promote transparency, accountability, and the public good. In a Bagong Pilipinas, the welfare of the people always comes first." Meantime, Alyansa's other senatorial bets say the investigation into PrimeWater is separate from the 2025 campaign.
As far as we're concerned, it's still part of Alyansa. Very clear yan from our campaign manager. Yan ang sinabi niya, yan din sasabihin namin. Kasama kami sa Alyansa. Unless, mag-withdraw siya.
Hindi po si Congresswoman Camille ang iniimbestigahan dito. Ang iniimbestigahan po yung company ng family niya. PrimeWater is not Camille Villar.
Villar skipped several Alyansa events, leading to rumors that the Villars, or even the Nacionalista Party, might be leaving the administration coalition. But Tiangco denies this, saying Alyansa remains intact. To help you make the best decision of whom to vote for, we have all the information you need in one place, the Rappler election site. From comprehensive election guides and explainers to profiles of candidates both national and local, we bring you a newsfeed of all the latest updates on voters' issues and campaign moments. Check it out at ph.rappler.com. Former Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte asks the International Criminal Court to drop the case against him, citing lack of jurisdiction. This adds tension to the 5-month wait before the pre-trial hearing on September 23. The submission filed by Duterte's lawyers Nicholas Kaufman and Dove Jacobs says, quote, "The defense requests the pre-trial chamber find that there is no legal basis for the continuation of the proceedings against Mr. Rodrigo Roa Duterte and to order his immediate and unconditional release." Duterte's lawyers asked the ICC's Pretrial Chamber 3 to decide on their request as a, quote, preliminary matter before the September 23 hearing. This in order to avoid, quote, the unnecessary expenditure of resources incurred by allowing a confirmation of charges hearing to proceed in the absence of any jurisdictional basis. His lawyers hope the proceedings end even before the hearing starts. This is also the first time the ICC is facing this kind of legal situation. The Philippines ranks 116th out of 180 countries and territories in the Reporters Without Borders' World Press Freedom Index for 2025. This is the country's highest ranking in 21 years, jumping 18 places from 2024. Every year, the RSF World Press Freedom Index issues rankings and scores based on the freedoms enjoyed by journalists in 180 countries and territories around the world. The index assesses the state of press freedom in each country or territory based on its political, legal, economic, sociocultural, and safety landscape. It has 5 classifications for its scores. The Philippines received an overall score of 49.57, meaning press freedom in the country remains in a difficult situation. Zooming in, there was a slight improvement in terms of the legal landscape due to fewer instances of legal harassment against journalists. But legal cases against journalists are still pending in court. And that's today's wrap. I'm JC Gotinga. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.